Hey guys, we're back with another Deathvulken Plays Avernum. Last time we killed the Khajiit captain. Just looking around here. At last you found the path down to Fort Ganrick. The sounds of battle are still audible ahead, and you cannot tell whether the humans or the Nephilim are winning. You take a moment to rest, and then you ready your weapons. Perhaps a few additional swords on the Avernite side can turn the tide of battle. Step on the sloped floor to go downstairs. Gotcha. You run out in the main body of Fort Granrick. Sure enough, the Nephilim found the way to infiltrate the fort to attack. Two of them are to the west, sneaking behind the barracks. When they see that you have spotted them, they charge. In the courtyard to the south, you can see guards fighting other Nephilim. Happily, it appears that your team is getting the best of the invaders. Let's get these guys. Oh, yep. The fight here is going on. Give him a well-aimed blow. We well shielded our team. Alright. Let's go ahead and attack with this guy. Smite. And then we'll have her do a bolt of fire. Who's attacking us? Smited him. The sound effects are really creepy. Alright. Grab. Crude short sword probably is better than my crude dagger. Hang on a second, guys. My volume is crazy loud. So I don't know if that made a difference. It's still pretty loud in my headset. Alright. Lizard says, hiss. The torturous political military upheaval recently experienced by Avernum seems to have left it emotionally unaffected. I guess we have a lizard just living there. Looks like we cleared it out, guys. Yeah. Let's go talk to the captain here. The small woman wears an insignia of a captain, not to mention... That's my wife yelling at my dog. The small woman wears the insignia of a captain, not to mention two long, vicious-looking rapiers. She grants you a short, sharp bow. I know you, though we haven't met. Storeroom detail, yes? I was building storerooms, yes, a good place for me. I was working in the back caves, but I'm eager to fight. No, when you came here, you had promised. Time to see if you live up to it. I'm Cecil Vidican, Captain Vidican to you. And I think we will have to give you more productive work than we have so far. Doing what? You were sent to us as a potential scout or raider. This is, as it happens, exactly what we need right now. Let's talk. You have been in the upper caves too long. I'll tell you what we need from you. Outside, you can hear the guards open the iron front gates. You are now free to leave the fort. What would you like me to do? Before the Empire attacked, there was a peaceful mining area. Then the Fang clan Nephilim snuck up there, wiped out the miners, and got established. We were told to hold them in until we can root them out. But that is no longer enough. The Nephilim have built a crude fort to the east of the grown belligerent and numerous. We need you to help weaken them. It's a small threat compared to the Empire, so I shouldn't need to send more than you. Are you sure that they will attack again? Yes, they have made raids in the past, but nothing like this newest raid. Small sorties we can handle, but we're not ready to pitch for a pitched battle yet. She thinks, if we do get attacked, we'll need your help. Be sure to use the armory. I found a map on one of the raiders. Sure. That looks like the area around their fort. Alright. Looks like it's showing a tunnel to the north of it. And Gath? Interesting. We haven't been able to send a scout to the tunnels north in the Nephilim fortress. Perhaps you should investigate. Will being a Nephil exploring this area be a problem? Anyone who wants to pick up a sword and defend Avernum is fine with me. You really think I'm strong enough to destroy the fortress? I don't know. Everything we do know now is an act of desperation. You might be able to get some help from Fort Draco, not far from the southwest. Go there and speak with Commander Anford. You might find a good way to use your skills. We need everyone, even someone as inexperienced as you. What can you tell me about the tribe? They're only just getting settled in. They're trying to match our strength. We're ahead, but they're catching up and getting aggressive. Hopefully you can snuff them out before they attack you again. Find and kill their chief. He is a nasty Nephilim. Do that, and that should blunt their spears enough for us to deal with them. Describe their outposts. The kitties have established their lair to the east. We don't have the troops for our frontal assault, but we have high hopes that a small band can sneak in and do some damage to keep them off guard. The hard part is getting inside. She pats her blades. We have to do something before they attack again. We're ready, but not that ready. Tell me about the gate. The kitties have a big trap gate in front of their lair. It'll be hell to get through without a huge force. We think they must have a back way in, but we don't know where it is. Are there other ways in? It's possible, even likely, that tunnels are honeycombed with old mines. If you explore the area around the Nephil fort, who knows what you may find. I might have another question. That's all for now, thanks. Okay. So we just talked to her. We got quest to see Fort Draco and the Nephilim captain. They drop anything good? North wall of the storm room, you notice that the bricks are discolored. It also sticks out a wall further than the neighbors. Odd. to use something unusual like this. Click on. I'm talking about this before I do. Let's get some gear. Okay. All this, equip the shield. You already have one.
Stop. Stop.
My dog misbehaving.
Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop being a tool.
Says I can't really equip this for this guy for some reason.
Elijah, he's eating a paper plate.
Alright, just a second. Okay. I think he's gonna be quiet now. If not, I apologize. He's just being a little bit of a brat. Okay. So. Okay. He can't wear a shield, but can this guy wear a shield? Yep. Alright, that's good enough for now. We'll go back to this area. So there's a guy here it's kind of fun to talk to. A scrawny man wearing plain robes of an apprentice mage is reclining on the bed. He seems to have a headache. I am Ian. Who are you? He looks over. Oh, soldiers, go away. What are you doing back here? Go away, I have a headache. Are you aware that the fort was just attacked? He presses his heels on his hands. The heels of his hands into his eyes. What? Is that what the sound was? Well, the attack sound's over. Leave me alone. You know magic. Do you know how to bring down the magical barriers? Of course not. If I did, I wouldn't be stuck here. I saw them appear. They blocked the passage just south of here. I camped a little further south and I would have died in my sleep. I have no idea what to do about them. He stopped speaking. The act of speech is making his headache much worse. What's wrong with the soldiers? You're here to help against the Nephilim, right? I thought so. Well, go run off and do something. There's a good chap. My head hurts. You have a headache? Yes, from my journey. Wake me if we get attacked. Perhaps you should be defending this fort for a bit more aggressively. He gets angry. Look, I had a hard trip, and I shouldn't be here anyway. I'm supposed to help in an attack, and I will. Until then, leave me alone. Journey, where from? From the tower. What tower? He moans angrily and grips his head tightly in his hands. From the Tower of Magi. Perhaps you've heard of it? A place where Magi can learn and grow and gain power without having to fight kitties and slips and whatever. It's far to the south. Too far. Now will you please go away? He rolls over on the bed and grumbles at you obscenely. Slips? Yes, the Slizarkai. The lizard people. You haven't forgotten them, have you? There's still some around here. The nasty kind. As vicious as ever. Really finally tired of you. He shuts his eyes tightly and pretends to sleep. The conversation ends. He stole some stuff. Used to be the old original one, if you stole stuff, you get in trouble, they attack you. But it doesn't happen anymore. They kind of got rid of that mechanic. Instead, you just can't steal in front of people. Ooh, rats. Easy enough. Just buckets, we don't need those. Alright, we finished fighting those rats. I talked to the guy, he won't talk to us very much. Soldier, there's a stairway up here. Interesting. How cool is that, huh? Nothing really good in here. A lot of beds. There's little occasional stairways up. There's one over here too. Bacon! The bandages are important for healing. Can't really steal in front of him. Actually, I'll try something. I haven't seen if it happens, but I'll try it. Save first. Safety first. Okay. Yeah, you can't steal it in front of the person. See? They're sitting there. I hit D all day, doesn't work. So they've just gotten rid of the ability to steal unless no one's present. Then you can steal in the room. Like here, I can grab stuff. It does 12 to 60 damage. This does 9 to 36, but as a shield. I do more damage without a shield. Got too much stuff. It's kind of a pain. Alright. You might need to pawn stuff. Roster doesn't really look like it's well placed. In fact, that's really poorly placed. Hang on. Let's see here. How do I move this? I can close the roster down. This is all kind of pejoric. Leave it alone for now. Alright. There's little things called passageways, and you can sneak in them. Before I do, though, there's something here I want to check out. Can't steal it. The sanction of slid wall slid away. Beyond it is a small, dusty tunnel. It looks like it started to build an extra wing of the fort and then abandoned it. A few extra supplies were stuck back here and forgotten. There are Nephilim tracks in the dust. This must be how the invaders got in. We keep walking, right? It eventually leads to rocks. You can't go any further. But all the same, we pretty much explored this fort. There isn't much left. We can now proceed to the quest. At last, you step out of Fort Granrick. You are stuck doing brute labor no longer. At last, your adventures can begin. Leave the fort, explore the vast world of Avernum, step toward the colored floor south. Yep. Basically this blue floor. Before we do, though. Hey, G here. Just rubbish. Sometimes there's some Easter eggs if you walk over here, or secrets. Like we walk over here. There's a wall. There's some baddies over here. Ooh, he's getting attacked pretty badly. Let's see. Radiant Ice. I just killed them all. That's pretty cool. Alright. Group heal. Nothing really worth grabbing. This button, if I press it, opens the passageway here. Right, so there's a passageway here even. Kind of neat. There's some logs here. They were gonna bust their way through. Cave would actually be precise. Alright, that's everything here, guys. We're moving to the next area. The world map. So the world map has your party travel in a group of 4. There's a city over here. Let's go pawn some stuff. You step out of Fort Ganrick into the winding remote tunnels of northeastern Avernum. The region has been cut off into the rest of your nation by massive magical barriers. Nobody knows who created the barriers or how to remove them. If nothing is done about them, Avernum will not survive. For now, your orders are to deal with the colony of rogue goblins and Nephilim to the east. In the meantime, you hope to find a way to remove the barriers. It seems unlikely, but at this point, hope is all Avernum has. You step out in a huge cavern, crisscrossed through the rows of large, bloated, carefully tended mushrooms. The air is warm, moist, and scented with just a hint of sulfur. But not unusual for Avernum. The massive cavern is lovely in an austere sort of way. You can see clearly in the green light cast by the glowing lichen on the ceiling. The lichen was created by the Tower of Magi years ago, using a strange and powerful magic. It is this luminescent fungus that makes life on Avernum possible. To the southwest, you can see Fort Draco, the largest settlement in the area. Further to the west, across the river, you see a faint glow of the strange magical barriers which have everyone so concerned. Okay. So let's go check out these barriers first, if we can. Rickety stone and wood bridge spans the river heavily, festooned with webs patrolled by spiders the size of your fist. They get bigger than that. So we're looking around. There's the barriers. There's one right there. There's a cave right here we can investigate later. I'm not going to go there just yet because I know kind of where I need to go. But I'm just going to look at some other places here real quick. The boundary. There's a counter about to happen. Spiders. Spider encounters, so let's fight them. Let's pop up a shield. This is like a random fight. We're gonna summon a boost, a slime to be exact. Oh wow, they're attacking Aldous. Can we do anything special? A well aimed blow. Nope, wasn't that well aimed. Fireball. The slime didn't attack, did it? There it goes. Oh, he died. Well, that can happen. But it didn't seem that strong when I saw him. But it could happen. Death isn't forever, though. I think I can take him back to city. He'll heal up. If we survive this encounter, we should be able to. Fireball missed. Cave Slime's holding its own. Alright, nothing to grab. Let's quickly go back to heal up. I think if I go to this town, I should heal up. Oh, more spiders. Not cool. Okay, how many spiders are there? Just 3? Okay, we can hear them. Pop off a shield. We leveled up. We bet all this didn't level up. It's ironic because we don't have access to his healing potion. He had a scroll of revive that we could have used. And he's revived. You enter Fort Draco, Avernum's northernmost fortress. Soldiers here have spent decades holding off Nephilim assaults and the occasional horde of giant spiders. But as the burning nose and watering eyes inform you, Fort Draco isn't just for defense. This region contains Avernum's most productive sources of iron ore, which is brought here for smelting. Fort Draco is thus both vital to the health of Avernum and is a very unpleasant place to visit. Everything is covered with thick layers of soot, including the inside of your lungs. The people walking by look extremely worried. Their conversation seems concerned on the topic, the huge magical barriers which have cut this area off from the rest of Avernum. You don't know much about these barriers yet. Perhaps asking around to get more information. We are going to go back. I only came there to heal. I'm still investigating the area. Oh, and all this. Give the healing scroll to someone else. You're not worthy of it. Also, let's level up really quick. Sorry, my dog is acting up again. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I leveled up my characters while my dog was barking, but basically gave them what they needed to do. What's this? Mummified body suspended from the webs of a narrow passage. It's long since been sucked dry. Thinking there might be valuables concealed in the cocoon, you look closer. Sure enough, you see a long, slender object about a foot long, concealed under a few layers of webbing. Take it. You cut the webs away from the body and discovered it is a humanoid race you have never seen before. He or she was very tall and impossibly thin, and its hair was pure white. The body was probably been here a few months. In a pouch at the side, you find several gold discs and a slender wand. Distracted from your curiosity about the origin by first agreed, you pocket the loot. The action sends vibrations traveling along the webs, covering the walls. As you turn away, you find that your actions have earned several new eight-eyed friends. These Aranias are magical spiders. We should take them out first. It can summon things. Gonna wrap this stream up pretty soon, guys, because we're getting close to late. But I'll finish up this battle first. Was hoping we can get to the one place first, but we can do it tomorrow. Or tomorrow, next week. next Monday. Gonna be interesting what this video looks like when it's all done. Dang, he died again. All this, you loser. Alright. Kill. These are all giant spiders. They're not horrible threats. They're bad. But they're not terrible. Shield. We got a spider now on our team. Dang, that white's strong. Killed 2 people. And our squishies are left. We might not make it through this. This might be the end of the stream, guys. If we die, I don't know what happens. I think we lose the game. I don't think there's any, like, continue. Our greed got us. Okay, we might need to just try to escape. How are we gonna do that? Well, that worked in our favor. Run! Only one needs to survive. We're probably gonna die. Average probabilities, I guess. Oh, there is no escape from this encounter. This is a certain death encounter. Well, we can heal ourselves and make them choke on our words. We just died. Game over. Well, it was nice playing Avernum while it lasted. We'll have to just call it good here and see where our save game is. How far back is it? Ooh, it's really far back. Wait, our autosave. Maybe our autosave is further along. How far off are we? Oh, we were this far off. Well, that's not terrible. Let's save the game here. Okay, folks. That's a good stopping point, Zenny. We can lick our wounds later. I will see you next week.